What's up? I hope that worked. I don't know. I'm using the intro on a live stream. I have no idea. Let's just do the. I'm gonna do the intro one more time. That sound when the Zookas grenade when her projectile hits you in the face is my favorite. I love it. I love it. Soon enough, I will stop showing that or stop raving about it. But for now, I absolutely love it. Welcome aboard. Lots of people here and already a thumbs down, as Crispy says. I've got a subscriber that gives me a thumbs down the second I post a video. They're probably my favorite subscriber. Thank you very much for the thumbs down person out there. Gotta get some contrast, right? What's going on, Mads and Crispy and oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Kevin Lee, it already flew by. Crispy and Master and Mads and Eric, Mr. Wolfpack and Vatso and Benelo and the Master and Fireball and Joshua Dodge and Marco and Lahiru Sampath and Switch Skins Games and Stuff. And Mads again, and Meto, and the Bojangles. What's going on, everybody? It is a day for Imitation Game. Look at that. Fancy. Now, I feel like Gearhart has been left out of the game a little bit. How come she doesn't get one of these side screen things? She's not in any of the commercials. Hammerman is in the bathtub commercial. He's in the wartime epaulets commercial. Gearhart is just not in any of the lore. I feel like she needs a little bit more of a spotlight. But nonetheless, we're on to Imitation Game. I have completed my upgrade of Brick to 18, so if I get... Oh, look at that. I can't upgrade her any further. But the beauty of it is Battle Orders level 5 maxes out at HQ18, so I can get it if I get enough crates. What else is happening? Let's look at the screen. Spark McFart. What's going on? Peter and Hannah and Dom and Krillin and Kelpo. Does she get a side screen? Oh yeah, she does after the first attack, but she never shows up. How's the weather? Let me open. I'm gonna open my curtain for that. The weather here is gray, but there's a recycling truck outside my window, which was a nice sight. I gotta say, when you have kids, when recycling day or garbage day comes, the kids go crazy. There's nothing more exciting for kids than trucks and excavators and diggers and buses. On to the... Oh, by the way, it sounds like, for those of you who have not gotten War Factory the last couple weeks, it sounds like they fixed it last night. You should get it next week. It took them, 3 weeks or 4 weeks? But it sounds like it's finally fixed. So, I guess it's Imitation Game. Do I have anything else to talk about? It's fixed. I've changed my streaming setup. This is my first time on my new streaming setup. Where's all the hot chicks at? The hot chicks are not here. There are no chicks at my house. Sorry, Loot. There will be no hot chicks on Facecam. Anonymous is live now. Yes, indeed. Hello, Crispy. My voice sounds different. Does it sound different good or different bad? I've done a ton of stuff on the back end. Hours and hours of research and development. Hopefully it sounds better. If it sounds worse, please let me know. There's compressors and EQs and gates and all of that sort of stuff. Have you seen that your troops are freeze without being hit by a shock launcher? I don't know. Talk about the face cam. On my desk, I have a 1080p Carl Zeiss lens face cam. It is right there. It is unplugged, but it is right there. I don't know what balancing they did in this maintenance. I have not seen... I tried to poke around on the forums a little bit, but I couldn't find any sort of details. I also don't do terribly well on the forums. I tend to just go down the rabbit hole a little bit. Let's see, was this April intelligent targeting update inbound? No, that's old. I don't know what happened. I don't know what changed. I just don't know. So I demand Facecam. I demand you bring me beer, TD. L Butch is in our task force and has been for a long time. Am I a big fan of Don Cherry? No, I'm not a big fan of Don Cherry. He tends to say things that are ignorant and over the top, and from a previous generation. But if you Google Don Cherry piano desk, you'll find a fantastic video. What else do we got? The rabbit is very, very deep in the forum. Yeah, it's just like a wormhole for me. I get sucked in and I just forget what the hell I was doing. It's kind of like Reddit. You just go there, you open up a browser to look at something, and the next thing you know, you're like watching videos of kittens or something ridiculous. Stage 1, against Mr. Squiggly Name that I can't pronounce. If someone can translate that for me, I really need to hire a Chinese translator, assuming that's Chinese. I don't know if it's Chinese or Korean or Japanese. I don't know the squiggles. I am not up on the squiggles. Come on, stage 1. A little bit of ice on a level 8. Hopefully just putting out whatever statue he gets first. He or she gets first. And are we already in? We are already into the place that no one wants to be. Where is that place? That place is sadtrombone.com. I feel like my mouth trombone. That sounds dirty. I cannot connect. That is a great tinfoil hat strategy, Jeeps. Same thing with me and no. Come on, loot. Whose name is Chet? I'm so confused. The stream should be working. Other people are... Infinite has arrived. The boss has arrived. Let me just... there's 2 people now saying the stream is not working, so I will click on View on Watch Page, and I will see what I can see. Let's see here. Again, I have myself echo in my own ears here. Lots... Yeah, it works for me. The stream is working. It's very weird to hear yourself in your own ears. What did I almost say? That's 3 people now. I don't know. We're gonna forge ahead. There are people here that are saying it's not working. Maybe YouTube has an outage in some places. Maybe not. Let's get on to stage 2. Stage 2. Gotta get this rockin'. Dom John, what did you just say? Did you say his name? Sad Trump. Oh, Fireball, I gotta show you something afterwards. Remind me. Against at. We're gonna take down Mr. Quadruple at, Mrs. Quadruple at. 1, 2, 3. Always make sure your artillery gets as much troops as you can. Quadruple at. 4 at. I'm reloading, but nothing. Everyone, this is the problem. There's so many people on so many places. I think I got an intel. Those are called information papers. We've had a Chinese guy in our task force who didn't speak. He spoke like 6 words of English, and one of them was information papers. So apparently that's the translation. He was super skilled, by the way. His name was Green Bean. So good. Speaking of, someone just said something about, Chinese guy for president or something like that. Check this out. Look at this. You know you are dedicated when you name your account Trump 2016. This guy needs to get some free diamonds or something like that. Like diamonds in the sky. Where is Silly Merp? Here, hold on. I will ping her. We need to get Merp involved. The fans are asking where you are on the stream. Okay, hopefully Merp comes in soon. I've asked her if she will jump on a Skype call with me for one of my next streams, just to have that female voice. I live in... You can ask me, Justin. You don't have to call me this guy. I am a person. I can hear you. Let's see how much health this has. Too much health for me to... Look at that. I even checked the health. I am getting so much better at life. I never check the health. People keep asking me to do things and I forget. So apologies. If you ask me to do something and I forget, it's because I have like 8 kids and a job and a wife and 4 accounts and life is way too busy. So please ask again. I am not trying to ignore I try to ignore some people, but not many people. So please ask again. It's not you, it's me. Okay, right about there for our first smoke, and I can probably gap smoke a touch. Probably not a good idea, but oh, look at that. That is a nice smoke. We're gonna keep walking. We're walking. Yes, indeed, and we're talking... Is that a commercial? I don't know what that song comes from, or if it's a... Anyways, I am a little bit delirious. It's one of those days. Battle orders and about 6 shocks just for fun, and medkits just... I forgot to put the headquarters. Too much going on. Come on, take down the headquarters. Thank you very much. Check out the level of every single mine. No, I refuse. Every mine is the same. This is not an operation attack or a war factory. Oh, look at that. I got a crystal. I don't actually have 8 kids. It just feels like 8 kids sometimes. I only have 3. I think once you have more than 2 kids, people just assume that you're crazy. So if you have 4 kids or 7 kids or 3 kids or 12, it's all the same to everyone else out there, it seems, in society. Anything more than 2 is weird, it seems. And if you ever see a family with 3 kids, please don't ever say the words, "Wow, you must be busy," because that tells them that either their parenting sucks or that their kids are being jerks, because there's nothing worse than having people tell you, "Oh, you must be so busy," when your kids are like acting like angels. So speaking of the trader is all about diamonds this week, which kind of sucks, and green crystals and shards and things. And one person commented and said they'll be able to do a couple landing craft updates because of it. So I have written this off as the worst week ever of the trader, but for those of you who are lower level and are trying to upgrade your landing crafts, this might be a good one. I don't know. My landing crafts are all maxed, as you can probably see. 11 kids. Wow. Actually, I think it actually takes 64 tokens, Mr. Nuts. Yep, 64. So 120 tokens total. I'm really, really hoping to get 21 this weekend, which probably isn't going to happen because I only have 12 tickets. So I'm not terribly optimistic. I've been averaging about 1.6 per, so that puts me at about 15. About, what's that? I'm going to get 4. I'm going to get 5. I'm only probably going to get like 8 tokens, so not likely to happen. Oops, what are we doing? Imitation Game, stage 4. Always. What's coming on today's trader? What's coming on today's trader? I will post, let's see if I can post that right now, actually. I will post that. This is not something that I came up with. I don't have insider information. I only have access to a spreadsheet which someone made, and I'm going to post that in the chat right now. Please go check it out. Let me just double check. Yes, this is it. I'm going to post it in a chat. This is all of the stuff that is available from the trader. So this week, which is April the 21st, there's going to be diamonds, 500 diamonds to buy 5 tokens. Pretty standard. There's going to be diamonds to buy wood if you're HQ level 4. There's going to be diamonds to buy stone if you're anything above that. Womp, 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 womp. And then there's going to be green stones to buy wood. So if you're trying to upgrade a landing craft, you're probably going to be able to spend diamonds to get stone and green stuff to buy wood. But if you're a maxed player who's trying to get rid of gold or resources, you're going to be sitting there not terribly excited or happy. So hopefully that URL helps. No thumbs up ever. Yeah, the delay is so important, Mr. Rusu. What's going on, Iris? Let's see here. I'm going to see if Miss Merp... Nope, no, Reedy. Merp has not... I love ramen. I love ramen. Ramen is like my favorite lunch in... Ramen and pho. I think it's pho or pho. I always say it wrong. I am a big fan of soup. Stage 4 against Frank 76610. And if anyone can sing me the Jesse's Girdle song, 8675309 or whatever it is, anytime I see a number like that, it tends to make me think, okay, now we're walking wide. We're walking, yes indeed. And I never heard back, is my voice, I know my voice is sounding different, is the general consensus. I'm just wondering if it's sounding different good or different bad. Oops, something just died. How did you die? Really hope there's no mine hidden there. And for everyone out there, please hide your mines. There's nothing worse than walking around a building and losing all your troops. It's so frustrating, and it works so incredibly well. and you just don't see it enough. You can stretch that smoke just a touch. Battle orders against Mr. I'm going to assume Frank is a Mr. 2, 3, medkit. That Doom Cannon's going to wreck me a little bit. Nope, maybe not. Maybe not. I love battle orders. If you can keep your delay, battle orders is so ridiculously strong. I love it. It's my favorite ability by far. Boom Beach doesn't open. That's no good. Everything is not max level. No, it is not max. Different Barry White. I love Barry White. If I could sound like Barry White. Actually, there's a famous voice guy or singer or something who went into the Arctic and screamed until his voice box blew or something, which is how he got his ridiculously low voice. I don't know who that is. It might be an urban legend, but supposedly, maybe I should try that because I would love to have that deep, deep, manly voice. My wife would probably go crazy for it too. So not everything is max. I have my artillery, my flare, my health med kit, my shock, my barrage, my smoke, and no critters. No critters. I forgot. I didn't even look up the rewards. I didn't look what I think that was Frank. What did I get? Oh man, I got a free trip to sadtrombone.com. By the way, I would love to be sponsored by Sad Trombone. If you know whoever owns Sad Trombone, I would love to put like a banner of sponsored by sadtrombone.com on my stream. That would be absolutely amazing. That would make me so happy. Mr. D's Nuts, I would do Armory first. That way you can spend your gold. But Gunboat is second for sure. And then Gunboat... Actually, no, Sculptor is... Always do Sculptor first. I like to do Sculptor first because then it makes you super tough. But Armory and Sculptor are interchangeable. But Armory gives you a chance to spend your gold, so probably a good idea. On to stage 5. Well, what woman does not want to be married to a man with a Barry White voice? Come on, let's be honest here. I'd marry Barry White if he spoke to me in those fancy baritones. So this guy or girl, I've been trying to be better about that. It's been bugging me a little bit. I don't want to be Mr. Gender guy. I'm trying. Nothing will range core. Let's get going. I'm just gonna call everyone ladies. Would the guys be pissed at me if I called them all ladies? That's what Loot does anyways. I'm trying to learn from Loot. I don't know, Crispy. That sounds... I'm not gonna answer that question. I just happen to know that Sad Trombone is the... There may be other adjectives that would bring up things, but we're going to stick to sad. Not trombones that have been left out in the water, for example, in the rain. We're walking. I'm trying to deflect here. So, the weather outside is gray and overcast, but spring is coming. Spring is definitely coming. Let's get walking. Yes, indeed. Now, I tend to not flare where I just did from the shore, but... Oh, crap. See that gap? That's not going to be nice. That's not going to be nice. I'm going to shock early as a result, just because... I still have my delay. Watch this rocket launcher. It's going to turn, and the headquarters will be dead before it even gets a shot off. That's the beauty of battle orders. That is why you need your delay. Keep your delay. Battle orders can get the headquarters down before the rocket launchers even get a shot off. I absolutely love it. Mr. John Leo, if you'd like to advertise your task force, please tell the people what level operations you're doing, what level people you're looking for, and more importantly, don't forget to add the wonderful website that is associated, such as sadtrombone.com. Lots and lots and lots of sad tromboning today. That, again, phrasing. I am not going to stream All Stars Junior, but I'm going to be in All Stars Junior. I'm going to put this account in All Stars Junior. And for those that aren't aware, let me, if someone can hit me, if someone from Discord is on here, can you please, actually, I'll just get it from here. All Stars, let's go like that. I'm going to get the link. If anyone's out there that is below HQ level, HQ, what are we looking at? Below HQ 6 or above HQ 16 and XP 52 or less, I'm going to post this in the chat. There's going to be a live stream tonight. There is the stream. I'm going to be taking part in it. I'm not going to be, I'm not streaming it though. That's not my thing. That is someone else. I am very excited for it, but not my thing. I think I forgot to read another name. I'm terrible at this. Look at that. 2 frags, 3 frags, a crystal, whoop whoop. Just ugly, ugly, ugly. Speaking of, I'm just going to slide over here and close my door back in 1 second. Bam! Bam, bam. Yes, Fireball, we will be a team. We will be a team, Fireball. You and I will set them up and knock them down. Let's go. Stage 6 of 7. Boosted ice. Is the boosted ice paying? Nope. Boosted ice is broken again. I think it worked for 1 week, but I think that's it. Like, it seems sort of strange that it worked for 1 week, but hopefully there's a little spot back here behind the residence. I mean, the wood storage, that would be good. This person's... See how I said persons? Man, I'm so PC. The shock launchers are not in range of that back corner. Terrible, terrible layout. Rocket launchers not in range. This is not a good layout. Don't do this. Should be very easy. I'm tempted to use like 1 boat, but we're not going to do that because I don't want to fail. No, it's I think it's like tonight, Mr. Poing. Did I place the right thing? Let's have a look. Come on, come on. It is April 21st, so I guess it's actually tomorrow night. Tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I think. Yes, check out the link. There's like 15 people in there. Fantastic. So sign up. There are still, I think, 15 spots available, something along those lines. Let's get back to the task at hand, though. Let's go to the goodness. Thumbs up. I will get a hero token for... I'm gonna thumbs down you then, Mr. Butch. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% certain that Butch is Tenacious D, is that right? Look at this. You know that things are going well when people are recruiting in your live stream, and I have no problems with that. But everyone, speaking of that, I'm gonna counter recruit. Come to small... Whoa, look at that. Small 9. Come to small 9. We got 6 spots open. We're doing somewhere between Dead End and Deep Cut and Massive Attack. And you get to play with me and my guys and girls. Butch is there. Jesse is the leader. It is a fantastic team. Come into small 9. Look us up. All you have to do is search for small 9. No need for hashtags or silliness because nothing else comes up. It's fantastic. That's part of the reason why we picked that name. Stage 6, let's get going. Enough delaying the inevitable. Against Anaconda. My anaconda don't want none unless you got buns, hun. Okay, so, and that, I don't typically, I don't sing, songs come into my head all the time. Inherited from my father. Let's get rockin' and rollin'. Ladies walking across. Now, I love, anytime there's an uncontested shore, I think that's what I call it anyways, I love to walk across it. Long walks on the beach with the ladies, and then, this is my favorite flare spot, right into here. Right into that corner. It gives the most consistent results, and as the ladies start to leave the sand, I like to drop Brick. Brick walks faster, drop her second. It just helps figure out the timing delay, the timing issues. Uh-oh, look at that little gap. I don't like that gap at all. Now, I believe that smoke is 4.2 squares wide, and the average building is 3, so that's how I try to gauge it. I try to go slightly bigger than the 3x3 buildings, like the residence and the flamethrowers and stuff like that. That's my general plan of how I do these. I'm going to shock here and here and here. And hopefully... Uh-oh. Lost my delay. See how those rocket launchers hit me as soon as the smoke went down? Because I lost my delay. All because of that little gap there and or the little gap at the front. So, but again, very easy stage 6. Hopefully you can take it down. Hopefully. Have I gotten any shards at all this week? 5 frags, 2 frags, 3 frags. No shards, all frags, and one crystal. Senor Ocho. Can I get in your task force? Probably. Come join us. I'm not Z, Nixon. You can't call me Z. It's not. I'm not gonna call you Nixon. Come on, man. I don't sing in the shower, actually, surprisingly enough. Hey, welcome aboard, Redneck Ram. Is that like a reference to Dodge trucks or? I don't. Anyways, carrying on. That wasn't. Oh, look at this, an SG3. Does he or she have ice? He or she have ice? Yes, there is ice. 1, 2. Oh, and boosted 3, 4. 4 ice, but thankfully the boost is not working. I got enough diamonds to try. Okay, let's try this. These flamethrowers are going to be a pain. Where can I hit from? Let's load up the troops. Hey, what's going on, Mick? Ted Moz. No, actually, I should go by that. Ted Moz. Maybe it would be T-Moz? Maybe that, because I don't say Ted for a T, so maybe it's T-Moz? Yeah, that is T-Moz. Yes, I pronounce the first letter of every name that I have, so it's T-Moz and Z-Mod. Not T-Moz. Did I load my troops? I totally forgot what I was doing. Oh, Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny. So I don't really know where I'm going to attack this. This one looks... I'm tempted just to hit core with brick for the sheer power of it all. 1, 2, 3 shocks should basically do it. I'm going to do it. Let's do that. Any hidden mines? Yes, there's a hidden mine there. This person has hidden their mines somewhat well. Shock mine there. Let's try just to hit core with 3 shocks. Worst case, it's a complete fail. Best, is there a mine back there? Is there a mine back there? No, I'm just going to do it. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do a barrage right there. Come on, mine's down. Yep, so far so good. Got all the stuff I was after. Need to get rid of that boom mine. Otherwise Brick will be dead when she arrives. Oh man. Come on, go down with... Yes, good. 2 artillery for the... That's exactly what I was hoping for. This is going to be very tight on GBE. I'm a little bit nervous here. Oh well, let's get going. Smoke. Probably should have done a proper smoke job and kept my delay. I've been really bad at that. Let's go to right about there. Please don't hit the boom cannon. Thank you very much. 1, 2. Oh, this is going to be tough. Actually, I forgot. Uh-oh. Oh, so close. 1, 2, 3. Oh, look at that. Come on. Let's get a med kit out quickly. Ah, so close. But it should go down the next attack. Probably, realistically, if you're smart or want to do that the easy way, you could just use your GBE attack and get rid of that shield generator, because all I did there was spend most of my time taking out the SG3. Fairly decent attack, but not overly great, sadly. There you go. Jump in, Baby 9 as well. Baby 9 is fantastic. Yeah, jump on over, Nixon. Jump in. We'd love to have you. Yes, Dodge Trucks. I nailed it. What else we got? Wife wanted to talk. Streaming. Okay, that sounds good, Bundick. I've watched a ton of information sessions on how to do voice EQ and things like that, but my ears are terrible, so it all sounds the same to me, and I hate my own voice. Tenacious D, Mr. Wyatt Clark, is L. Butch there. He is in Small 9. He is one of the beastly strong players that we have right about there. I mean, check out this complete stud. Look at that. 1, 2, 3 TD, and so what's that? 6 GBE, just a complete beast. And look at that, all Zookas, all max landing crafts. Such a pretty man. What else do we got? What's going on? Boom, domino. And boom goes the domino. Let's fill up the troops. This should be a somewhat easy finish. I didn't even look at who I'm attacking on stage 7. Fairly difficult base though, really. What should I do here? I'm going to try to keep my delay this time. One of the things, when you're doing landings, what you need to be aware of is where a lot of people, when they do their landings, let's look at this guy, for example, Trump 2000. Actually, I don't want to give him a defend. Let's end that. Let's find someone else to give a free defend. Let's do it on Termidot. What people will do is they'll drop their smokes, and they'll drop their first flag right in the middle. And if you notice, it pushes the troops off to the side. So what you need to do is actually think about where the left edge of your first landing craft will be. So what I do is I drop the smokes, and then I drop slightly off to the right here. And you see how they all fit? Because what you're doing with your flag is putting down where your first landing craft should be. And so you want to put it slightly off to the right or the left. That way you guarantee that it's going to be underneath smoke. You don't want to put the middle of the boat in the middle of the smokes. That's not what you want. You want to go slightly to the right. Hopefully that's a TIL moment for somebody out there. I have prosthetic styles for fingers. Yes. Excuse me. That, sip of coffee. Okay, Imitation Game, stage 7 of 7, do or die attack. I hope this goes well. I'm going to use one artillery right here, just to get a little bit more space, and then we get the GBE back anyways. So, anytime you can spend artillery, and it does damage to the core, let's go like this. I like to go left to right. We're going to try to keep the delay slightly off to the right. Oh, I lost the delay already. Duh. Get walking. There we go. Up the middle. Making an alley. 1, 2. And I always like to drop my last 2 smokes at the same time. I just find it gets better results. Battle orders. And we're going to shock. Nice and early. Shock, 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 shock. There we go. Nice and easy finish. Down it goes. So yeah, realistically, on that previous attack, you should probably just use your GBE to get rid of the shield generators. Once the shield generator is gone, the core is pretty easy. Maybe not easy, but there's no sense wasting an attack like I did. Another frag. Man, I am just in frag city. So let's get one more. Once again, sponsored by sadtrombone.com. That was no good. What are we saying there? You're gonna thumbs down. Yes, by all means. I am drinking a stimulant. Do not drink coffee. I think actually Mormons are the only people that I can think of that don't believe in drinking coffee, but to each their own. I think that's it. I think that's all we got. I hope that helps. I hope that this was something fun and something you could have learned and something that was exciting. I'm trying to balance the boring tutorials with something silly and ridiculous because no one wants to. Oops, I think Silly Murph. Do we have a message from Merp? Yes, she says, haha, really? Yes, you can still make it. Hurry. Let's see if we can get a Merp in. I'm gonna wait. Well, I'm gonna delay 1 second. So yeah, I mean, realistically, if you saw my latest War Factory attack, I used the YOLO troops, trying to balance a little bit of silly with some informational, because no one wants to just sit in class all day long. That's just boring, and it's not terribly exciting for me either. So, should we do it? I think my operation attack is already done. Yes, it is, unfortunately. Look at that, 17 attacks to finish deep cut. Strong, small 9 is beastly. What else can we do? Let's see if we can upgrade Miss Everspark a little bit. Oh man, I think my heroes are maxed. Look at that. My heroes are maxed. So I now have no more use for gold, sadly. Except for the only way I can spend gold is on the submarine. Because I'm not upgrading this account. Come on, Merp, get in here. Let's see if she's coming. Let's see if she's coming. Nope. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna do this. Let's do this one more time. Let's do this one more time, just because it's amazing. Here we go. And by the way, that was made by Hot Soup, if you haven't heard that. And he's talked about making other ones, like Rifleman running across the screen and all sorts of stuff. So hopefully I'll have new stuff that I can mix in the middle of videos or at the end. I still want to get an end screen going, but we'll see how it goes. Oh man, is she coming? I'm checking. She says her connection's no good, so there's no Merp this time, it sounds like. It is not beer 30 for me, sadly. It is only 10:37 in the morning. Failed operation attack. I will do that. But the problem is, Marcus, I just don't like to show people's names. And if you watch here, if you click on each thing, the names pop up in different spots. And so I couldn't make a thing to cover their names. So it's a bit of a pain. I don't like to point out people's fails because, like Tenacious D, for example, we don't want to show his fail because then he would feel bad. And I don't like to point out people's failures. Maybe if I ask them first, I definitely like the idea, but she's here. She made it. Did she make it? I don't see her. Oh, is someone teasing me? Let's see an operation attack. I don't know who did what. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Mr. B just moved down from triangle 9 to small 9 to save a little bit of powder. Takes on quick charge. Let's go. Quick charge is one of those bases that is... Quick charge typically is about time. It's not so much about skill or ability, and he manages it very, very well. A little bit of a gap. Takes out rocket launcher and clears mines and just... Ooh, so many close calls here, but I'm going to call that timing things perfectly well. Little bit dicey. Nice reflares. Didn't see the laser at first. Laser range is so close, and then takes it down just because. I mean, look at those statues. 166% TD. So that's where statues can save you. Definitely. Let's watch Nate take down to... And I haven't watched any of these. So, this looks like it's going to be a nice hit, actually. Titanic, lots of shocks left. Someone took that front cell, which always drives me nuts when people do that. That front cell makes drops much, much easier. Look at this path. Nate Dogg in the house. Pretty. I like it a lot. I'm not going to try and do a Jim Carrey voice. I'll save that for someone else. You can just imagine that I'm doing a Jim Carrey voice. Is that rocket launcher in range? No. That is a good spot. That mortar's no, out of range. Sweet. Look at this takedown. This is a nice takedown. Very, very pretty. Bam. Nice work, Nate. Glad I picked that one, actually. Titanic can go down like this. there isn't a heck of a lot of need for cleaning on Titanic once you get the spots down. Show my hit on Minotaur 2 ops ago. Oops, did she say hi? She's messaging me. She's trying. She's hurrying. She says, my celebrity. It's pretty bad when you have one female who is your celebrity that everyone is asking for. Let's see here. Where's Crispy? Where's Crispy? Crispy wants me to show his attack on Minotaur. Where are you, Crispy? This is the last hit I'm going to show, assuming I can find it. Let's see here. I had a big fail on Minotaur the other day. I will post a link to it. It should have been a solo, but I totally blew it. Look at this. That's nice. That's nice. Nice gap smoke, Crispy. Lost the delay, though. Lost the delay. That's critical. Going to cost you a little bit of time. Here we go. 1 shock. Good. 2, a little bit low, scaring me. Oh, he's using critters instead. Critters. Pretty good, but if you would have lost that delay, without that delay, there's a failure. So, what Crispy did wrong, I didn't realize you were trying to show me a... with that, if he would have had delay, he could have got 2 hits in the core. Instead, he got close to none. So there's your fail. Keep your delay. You need to keep your delay. It's so critical on operation attacks. That's all I got. I do a full boost all the time. Let's see my full boost. My full boost, I think I failed actually. Where's my attack here? I think I might have started off yes, I did. So look at that, full boost, 114%, 218%. This is something that's actually quite good to see. This is called the typewriter landing. These mortars will wreck you if you drop your troops below them. So what you can actually do, and this is not my invention, I think this was, I Love Soju showed me this, who's a player that I've played with. I don't have critters, so this attack is with watch this, you go off to the right, and then you come back to the left, and watch this, you're below the range of the mortars. Look at this, look at that, isn't that pretty? And then, because your troops are grouped so well, you can actually walk right through without any smokes. It works so well on Minotaur, and it means that you no longer have to clear those front mortars. So, it's called the typewriter, just because of the back and forth action. And then I totally blew this attack. I think I did not get anything. But you'll notice all these rocket launchers on the right are still facing forward. And then I can get into, because I only have 7 boats, I can get in underneath 1 smoke. Look at this. Bam. Still have the delay. So far this attack was pretty good, but then I just didn't have enough shocks. Because I had to use barrage and artillery, I could not get it done. So let's pause there and go to half times mode. First, most importantly, shock the flamethrowers, and then it was just a matter of, I missed that shock too. I missed a shock. I think I did like 600k health damage or something like that because I got my shots off before the rockets arrived, and battle orders helped, but just a little bit sloppy. But take note, that typewriter landing is so good. So good. Sad trombone for Crispy and for me. That landing is so good. It is very, very useful, and whoever thought of it is a genius, but it definitely was not me. Hello, Merp. Welcome aboard. I'm sorry to hear your internet is so crappy. Yeah. A loot fail, it happens though. Especially on Titan. I don't think you were there, Infinite, but loot failed about 3 different times on Titan in a row. It was pretty funny, just because it's loot. Now let's see, I have a message here from Merp. I can get on for 10 seconds, then it tries to load. Sorry, Merp. We all miss you terribly. That's all I got. Hopefully you learned something, hopefully you had fun, and thanks for interacting, because without people chatting and giving me a hard time, this would be a very, very lonely place. That's all I got. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for stopping by. And I will see you on the same... Actually, I guess I'll see you tonight. The trader thing has been very popular, so I will be staying up late to talk trader and show off the goods and the wares. But I only have 12 tickets, so I guess that means I'll be able to buy 5 crates, which isn't terribly exciting. But come join me anyways. It'll be awesome. That's all I got. Thanks for coming in. Cheers. Goodbye. Thank you. Avita Zen. Au revoir. A bientôt. Goodbye.